Hello, welcome to more of the things we thought people do of the games we play on stream. This night we tried to play the game known as Slay the Princess. In this game, we slay and lay a princess. Yeah, I'm not tired. No way, Jose's. We're gonna be wakies. Totally. I remember I bought this game like when it came out, and then I just never played it. I don't remember why I never played it, but I never did. So let's actually play it. How are there 131 achievements? What the fuck? How are there 131 achievements in this game? Is it loading? Oh, it's... Hold on, I gotta fucking fix it up, I guess. You want any sound from this thing? Yes, though barely there so far. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions, there are only... Oh, and it isn't fading away, good. Wait a second, I'm just gonna fucking, Let you guys see it now? Ah, there we go. Whatever horrors you may find... Hello, Ark. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. So they're related to each other, got it. Accessibility, subtitle language? No, controls. Why am I going to controls? It's not Pocket! This... Look, Fuck, I didn't realize... No, it's not Pocket, I swear. It's someone else. I'll be fine, I'll be perfectly fine. You see a princess, look. It's not Pocket. Okay, it might be Pocket. I don't know for certain, but you know, if it's Pocket, don't worry. This is a love story. She'll get a good ending. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I mean, the world seems to be made out of pencil drawing, so... Is she an eraser? Ooh. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Explore? What? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going down the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Oh my... Jesus Christ, that's a lot of choices. Okay. Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for this? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me to do what to do. Is that the narrator's name? Is that who the narrator's done by? Jonathan Smith? Jonathan Smith, I said. God damn it. Can't read. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
They're all bad. I don't want to kill any of them.
A princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Well, that's something to say. Also, yeah, you said the end of the world? You did the podcast of the Magnus Archives. Oh shit, like the 40K thing?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all...
What is it with this
no more
camera?
people.
It's like I'm a camera. It's very strange. No? Okay, then I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Got it. I am dumb again. Uh-oh. But how can a princess locked away in a basin end the world? If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Is that a group that investigates supernatural claims in modern-day England? Ah. Absolutely different. You thought Slay the Princess would be something you would enjoy. I remember I bought it because at some point I was interested, and then I just didn't play it. I don't know why I didn't play it, but I didn't. Can someone forget it? Do I get some reward? Look, a code to the time and talk to her. If she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing to anything to have had the chance to meet her. Okay, I'm sold. Ah, yes, I've been described as a monarchist, and as such an insult cannot stand. Therefore, I have decided that I shall just go ahead and fucking kill her, you know. It's fucking Dark Carry. It's not Pocket Dark Bit. Pocket's in a safe, low place. Pocket is not the princess that ends the world.
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Maybe she's going to end the world because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Why is she just, like, in there?
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
What the fuck has you mean Echo done to me? I'm seeing this in fucking red truths and shit in my mind.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Yes, the red truth. It'll be very pragmatic.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Rabbitishry, hi Victor. Regards the princess will end the world. I have been absolutely corrupted by logic problems, and I don't know how to feel. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. I'm not committing to anything until I've met the chance to meet her face to face.
I guess we'll just have to see what happens, but a word of warning.
It can't handle Pocket jokes? Why? Also, Pocket is an innocent girl who does nothing wrong.
The more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
What, is she gonna fucking promise me like a bar of gold? I see where that leads to. It's nowhere good.
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Maybe lets her get hit by the baseball something she wants to show the world. Look, I still got like a couple years to race her. She'll probably be fine later on.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
She will not be oohing.
We're not going to go through with this, right?
That's a nice looking cabin, honestly.
We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
No? Hello there?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Huh.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table.
Okay, it's not as nice as the inside, admittedly, but I mean, from the outside, this looks like kind of a nice cabin. If it had more in it, honestly, like, you know, I'd be up for it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello, default rent pie menu. Jesus Christ, my eyes. Go away. Guess I know what this is made in then.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Renpai, not red pie, renpai. A red pie sounds like something a witch would make, I won't lie. It's a very popular way of creating visual novels. It's a visual novel engine, essentially. Not like how there's first-person shooter engines or RPG Maker. It's RPG Maker, but for visual novels. Now let's take the knife.
Take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
They'll be fine. I might not use it.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering. I gotta admit,
phone narration is always a big thing for me. This is a basement in a one-room cabin? Maybe this is where the actual furniture is? I mean, like, would you be sleeping up in that top layer where nothing fucking is? Or would you be, like, maybe? Maybe. 2 doors, I guess. Might want to do that.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Oh, shit.
Sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Should perhaps they keep their servants in the basement? The princess keeps her servants in the basement. Yeah, that makes no sense. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. And I might not do it, but don't worry.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Look, unless she's literally blindfolded or something, and these look like creaky-ass stairs, Mr. Narrator, I don't think for a second she wouldn't hear us coming down. Or see us. I want to surprise my ass.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
I'm not so sure about doing it yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's been. You should just drop the blade and talk things out.
Don't
you dare.
Why?
It's fine.
Look, I've played the Stanley Parable before. I have problems trusting narrators who tell me what to do. And I see. Actually, narrators who tell me what to do are like big red flags in life.
blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
This is also a very meaningless gesture, if we're being honest. I mean, she looks like she's chained up, and I know that chain looks like it can go decently far, but if we're at the entrance of the place, it's like, oh no, we drop, as long as we don't get too close, we can just decide to, you know, pick it up again.
Thank you.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess.
Okay, now we are a little bit destroyed.
Unarmed.
We'll be fine.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
You're starting to go, well, BB here? You're asking, well, what if the world was like Berserk and by ending you mean it'll become a better place where people don't slay princesses? Yeah, like, you can't take anyone at face value when they tell you something like this so demandingly. The more people tell you, oh, you gotta do this thing, the more you have to think, probably not. In video games specifically, if someone tells you in real life, don't drink bleach, please don't fucking drink bleach. Please do not drink bleach. Really? How fucking much of an awkward person do we want to be? A relationship? Are you coming on to me? No. But what if the flavor will not be tasty? I can promise you that. Yeah, it's pretty awkward. How would I get you out of there? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. Hear me out. No. I take no responsibility for anyone drinking bleach, I would like to say. I have it on record that I said do not do that. Also, hello, Pandemonium. Maybe because you're supposed to end the world, there's people out there who think you're in the world. What do you have to say that? What's your name? How long have you been down here? Let's start simple. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Find that 2 people you follow stream this game again. I think I saw that the pristine cut was a thing now, and was like, ooh, that looks interesting.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. Is there any reason not to?
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Oh. How do you get food then?
Just how long has she been down here?
Yeah, if you're down here long enough that you start forgetting things, that's kind of strange.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No, in fact, they kind of refuse to. Just straight up an option to deflect. Great. You wonder if she's cursed or something. Well, if she's a normal human being, or if she is human at all, then she would have to have someone to come down here and, like, defeat her. But we have a narrator. She's probably something supernatural, though what that means... not clear yet what it would mean if she's something supernatural. Now, if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them. No, but I'm sure they have the reason to keep that information secret from me. No, I'm sure they have their reasons. I don't think they're necessarily good reasons, but they probably have reasons.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
That wasn't a vote of confidence. Okay, Pando. Hope you have a great time playing.
What if there?
And yeah, that wasn't a vote of
reasons
confidence.
then?
That was me just being there.
Good reasons for thinking I was dangerous. Wouldn't they have shared them with you? I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to leave.
You know, your words are... Have good luck. Try not to think inside the triangle. Wait, I'm sorry, what triangle? Wait, what triangle? Oh, fuck. Why are witches like this? Why are they always like this?
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Okay, but your voice kind of makes it sound like you're gonna stab me in the back. I will not lie. Why is the chain on her hand and not her leg? They want her to be comfortable when using the bathroom?
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
Wouldn't having a chain on your hand make it harder to go to the bathroom? I get, you know what? I guess if you're having to take off your, maybe. I'm not, I'm not versed in what is easy and what is hard about being a prisoner and with chains, so I don't know for certain.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
You honestly, your cadence is so suspicious. I really do not trust you that much.
But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust.
Okay,
This is about risk. We stand to lose everything. All for the sake of one person.
What the fuck is with you hating monarchs, Mr. Narrator? Holy shit. I still have the option to ask, is she coming out to me? I have to do it.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Yeah, but that was fun. Like, that, I couldn't help it at that point. The option was still around. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Hardcore? Huh.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
I'm quite sure you die from blood loss, but... maybe... No, you probably will die from blood loss. How long have you been down here? Okay, that wasn't an answer. Why are you so squeamish now, Mr. Narrator? Look, Mr. Narrator just wants a quick cut into your heart, and that's it. He doesn't want to have to, like, you know, see someone saw off their own arm with, like, a thing that, like, hold on, why the fuck? Oh, you have to kill her! Oh, no, not knife fight! Okay, I think that's enough talking. The narrator's obviously
Oh,
against killing
you
you.
decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I know why you think I should be here. I can either do the title, I'm getting you out of here, I'm going to keep you locked away a bit here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better. I say what I do, keep her locked away. Let's just get her out. I mean, look, Mr. Narrator, she's a bit too freaky for Narrator. Look, Mr. Narrator does not believe that she will die from a cut off arm, but so like, look. If she's not gonna die from an arm getting cut off, then I doubt that our puny little knife can do fucking anything to her. Right? Right. So let's play the good guy and be on the good side of things. Like, it's like, oh no, you released her. Yeah, and she's fucking bleeding to death. Oh, what's that? She's gonna get up the stairs and outside because she bled to death. What a shock. Are these magical chains, Mr. Narrator? If so, you really should have said something.
You have to be kidding me.
Your fault for not believing in the power of a cut-off arm.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
I have my doubts. That place was barren as fuck, but I'll check.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Why would you leave the key in the cabin? Yeah, exactly. And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas besides telling you out of here? I'm going to check this. Maybe the key's still lying up. Not at least maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
I'll be here.
Yeah. Nice to know what you're saying.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Let's just try the door.
But it's locked from the outside.
Whatever would be the point of leaving the key that unlocks the chains that keeps the princess that's going to kill the world if she's let out of the cabin in which you're trapping her? I mean, if it's on the... You know what? Good enough point. If you think there's even a secondary chance, like, okay, if you're like that... Think about it like that. If you're so certain that she's going to destroy the world, you wouldn't even make it so there's, like, any way to get out of the lock. You, like, fucking seal it up afterwards, right? So, like, they must have at whoever locked her up must have at some point been like, you know what? I actually might want to let her out at some point. So they did this, right? That makes some sense, I think.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Let's just try getting out of here.
And pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until
Not another fucking locked room mystery. Maybe you're the only one that can slay the princess? Okay, fine enough there, Darkbit, but like, even if I'm the only one who can slay the princess, you might as well just not let her be able to get out. If you want to be extra careful, you should just make it a permanent locked up thing. Like, you know, give me a,
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom?
Yeah, I agree there.
Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yep.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Oh, this is gonna be horrible.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Yo, what the other chain even for? Are there... That implies that either one, they were planning on double chaining her, or two, that maybe they're like, maybe there was someone else here with her originally and they like killed them. 2 world-ending threats originally.
Against your better judgment,
Ugh.
place the blade against the princess.
Her wide eyes there is very
the massive, unyielding chain.
disturbing.
You cut into her flesh.
Also, what the fuck are we? That is not normal hands.
The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before
Jesus.
you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
Yeah, we have talons. Are we a monster man? Are we a cat? Are we a cat monster boy? Lizard monster man boy, Coral? Okay. Huh.
She didn't so much as utter a sound.
Yeah, that's rather disturbing.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even...
Yeah, I think we might have made a mistake. She's not... Like, hardcore is one thing, then there's no reaction to I have no arm. You're cutting my arm off. Oh, I think we fucked up.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have
Approach the locked
The stakes
room
are
door.
too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. This isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Okay, I'd be like, absolutely, but at the same time, I'm now a bit more worried about her being, potentially very, very much not human and might be faking it.
Watch me.
Slay the princess, warn her. Slay the princess. You know how we said earlier, like, we'll check for ourselves and see what's gonna happen? Yeah, I think there's a moment where it's just like, you know what, I think we just need to, I think we just might need to
You bring the blade
end
down
it.
and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally. Okay. There's no going back now.
She cut off her arm or had no reaction. Yep.
Though the blade left a deep gash in her shoulder, she barely so much.
Oh,
as
what a
flinched,
surprise!
turning
She
around
cut
to
off one of her
stare at you incredulous.
one of her arms and she's fucking not killed by a single stab. What a shock.
Are you serious?
Look, I'm sorry, but
I don't know
like,
what came over you, but if we're doing this, I guess I'll have to kill you.
yeah.
Do you think I need both of my arms to do that? I can beat you to death with one. But I don't have to tell you that. I'll go ahead and show you.
What? I feel like I've made some terrible decisions in life now. Why was we capitalized? Hold on, was it? I think this is what lets me... I was in the game. 1 second. I mean, go ahead. I'm interested. I'm sorry?
As As the blade falls from your trembling hands, the princess rears back, readying a bone-shattering haymaker.
Okay, I might have made a mistake there.
You fall to your knees, barely able to process the ringing in your ears.
Apparently
before
saying
you
sorry,
again.
wasn't enough.
Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you. If we're lucky, the wound you manage to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she gets out.
Oh, too weak to even try fighting back. How disappointing.
Hey, I was not too weak to not fight back. I made a conscious decision. I might have fucked up.
Places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground.
Maybe saying her free first was dumb? Maybe.
Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess. It can't just end like this, right? I'm sorry, but it's over.
Well, I guess the world's ending.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. Oh, chapter 2, the tower. What?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
What was my first ending, the Stanley Parable? The ending where you listen to the narrator. Normally I like doing that first, but I'm gonna try something different this time.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Didn't this already happen?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Okay, I might agree with you, Hero, but can he hear you?
You know I can hear you, right?
Okay, so he can hear you.
Than you think to keep secrets from me.
So you can read our minds, I guess. Our minds?
What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her.
I'm gonna always let the world end. It might be funny.
Again.
I think we can't just leave this be now. Sadly.
She is not going to kill you unless you let her.
Also, when do we
Slaying
get
the
Depresso
princess
Espresso Man here?
will be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
Voice of the Broken. Huh. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for
good.
a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Okay, we're going motiversal already.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
You trapped me underneath a place forever. I don't think I was getting out there.
Of course we died. She didn't feel pain. She didn't feel much of anything, did she? And she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us die.
No. Don't know why I stabbed her. She's not human. You don't. Okay. You know what? Maybe you might have had. Maybe I was being a bit presumptuous there, Dark Bit. Maybe everyone else is like me. Oh, but then Arcs bring up a good point there. Maybe everyone is a part lizard person.
What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop
What
her
is this? The
now?
Twilight Zone? Maybe.
It's pointless. She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
I'm sorry. Have you seen some of the princesses throughout stories? Some of them are real badasses.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
If everyone's part lizardman, then humans would be the weird ones. You are right there, Darkbeard. That is absolutely correct.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they
You wonder if this is a board flip of the Classically the Dragon quest, and is a dragon slaying a princess? Does that imply that, like, the princess has the same threat level as a dragon? I mean, she did apparently break all the, like, every single bone in her body last time. Why is he using plural pronouns? I guess he's us. So it seems like the voice of the hero is us, and the voices are us. So, I guess he's us? Yeah. It seems like it's the player's voice in their heads.
Yes, but in this purely...
We're the chat, by the way. That's our voice.
That begs the question of how you got back here. Did
Well,
time
why not personal
simply
pronouns?
rearrange itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Oh, god damn it. Are you suggesting, Carrie, it's a fucking Yumineku situation? Oh, I guess we'll see.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything just...
I suppose you're one but many. Oh, god fucking damn it.
If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains, and let her do whatever she wants.
You are depressing as fuck, Mr. Broken. Please shut the fuck up.
Just because she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time.
According to power scaling theory, that means that we have the same power as her? Right? Like, isn't that power scalar shit? Like, if this person can beat X person, they have the same power as that person or something like that? I don't think they have MBD, or did. Well, he did just get every bone in his body smashed. Yeah, and then came back to life. Let's talk about this princess quickly. Okay, yeah. She came last time, can I make sure that doesn't happen again? All she did last time was beat me to death. How can someone like that end the world? Quote, you were last time she was a princess. Why was she strong enough to beat me to death with her hands? Very good question. Well, we don't know if he's alive, to be honest.
She
Not wrong.
is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine. Or we could pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending that we're capable of doing anything in this situation.
What the fuck is with you, Broken? I mean, I guess the name goes for itself, but Jesus Christ.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
Yeah, please.
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
Why would pledging our lives to her be catastrophic? Well, I guess if we pledge our lives to her and she asks us to take her out, then maybe that would be. We locked her in that basement. What is this place? A very good question, I think.
Her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
So where is the woods? Is it like Scandinavian? Look, you can't. If you just said there was the princess is from Alabama, or you said the princess is. If you just said something like it's 1950, it's the 1500s. The princess is from fucking Britain. She's related to King Henry VII, and she's killed 2,800 people. There you go. Like, there you go. Good enough reasoning for me. People locked her away. Why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me? A question we've been asking too.
not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this.
The Princess of Alabama.
Helps. It's just the way things are.
I don't know why that. I'm okay with killing her. I just look. If you're gonna try to make me kill someone, at least give me a good lie for why they need to die.
Oh,
Also, I guess we are special.
I
Okay.
didn't know we were special.
No, away, Samoan tradition, away. Still, you feel like she killed me once, so it's fair. I kill her once. I'll kill her once. Yeah, that seems like even. To destroy the world isn't a good enough lie. Look, if you told me that the toddler in front of me was gonna cause was gonna kill like fucking millions of people, I wouldn't necessarily believe you until you fucking explained. Oh yes, okay, so this is toddler's name is Hitler, and let me get okay. Sit down. You're gonna want to be here for a bit.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here? Who cares if you think we're special? As far as I can tell, the only thing special about us is that we get to experience painfully dying all over again.
They're being cagey? I don't think he's being that cagey, actually. Well, okay, he is, but like, I feel like gotten some decent answer out of him. Showed me last time around. How can you make sure that doesn't happen again? You're gonna make a joke about any baby Hitler joke you make is sure to be censored. Oh, absolutely. This is YouTube. Wait, so telling me this bottler's gonna kill millions of people? I find that dubious. Okay, what would I put in red decks? Ah, I get you now, bud.
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world. Great. Now, if you don't...
That's it. I'm done.
The whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Let's go to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Actually, she killed us because we did listen at the last minute? So, wait, the princess spoke in red text. Gasp. Oh, fuck. I mean, that was more pink, wasn't it? No, hold on. When she was declaring that we were gonna die, that was definitely red.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Lying? Cheating? Why would she even bother? She didn't need to do anything like that.
Only witches can use the red. Gotta be careful then about her.
She caught us off guard last time. We'll be fine. Let's just keep our wits about us. At least one of you still has a shred of sense. Just make sure you listen to him and not that whiner.
Absolutely agree.
If that's what you want.
Let's go into the cabin.
Say here. The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its
What
humble
the
exterior
fuck?
would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive
okay.
pristine blade perched on its edge.
This is not what the shit looked like even just a few seconds ago.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small?
Better question. Why is everything so fucking big?
We don't feel small. We are small.
Only witches, furniture, and witches, and whatever the heck down orders can use the red. The red seems to be able to be used by a lot of people as time goes on. Yeah, there's a mirror on their wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
Yeah, there is.
Who cares if there's a mirror? We're all going to die anyway. And I'm sure that if we look...
Oh my god, shut the fuck up, Broken.
Something sad and miserable looking back at us. We don't need any reminders of what we are. It would only make things worse. For the last time, you're not going to die unless you let it happen. And luckily for you, there isn't a mirror, so no one needs to worry about...
Type leader, what we get in it? I wonder if we're gonna see... Maybe you should have let him die last time? Or shouldn't have let him die last time? Look, just... Okay, this time I'll fight to the death, it's fine. Whatever happens, we won't give up, no matter what. That has to work for something.
Though, for what it's worth, if there were a mirror, I'm sure that you wouldn't find anything sad or miserable in it looking back at you. You probably look perfectly normal.
We have claw hands. Does that confirm that lizard people are the dominant species?
Probably. Do you not know what we look like?
You guess whatever last time spawns a new voice based on the experience? That seems to be the case. The Broken is whiny as fuck, so yeah.
He knows. He just doesn't have the heart to tell us.
Mark Zuckerberg completed it. That's something else to hear. I care about whether I'm being lied to. There's a mirror. I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I'm. I care if I'm being lied to more so.
As do I. And yeah, there is.
That were the case, you can't believe this game has an inbuilt backseating feature. Amazing. Lizard people, yeah, a game that understands that you gotta have a backseater for the true experience. How incredible they are at this. Lizard people don't need lubrication though. They're already lizards.
I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
Let's just go up against the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
It's a very non-reflective mirror, huh? Greening? Okay, sounds a little bit bird-like. Yeah. He doesn't want you to know that you really need to moat. Ah, damn it, we look disgusting?
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous...
Espes, what the fuck? Huh. Or do we have feathers? We have something that... okay, this is clearly very lizardy, but when you get down here... There is something over here. Maybe it's feathers, maybe it's clothes. It's a bit hard to tell with just like a bit of a splotch
We should count
to see things out of.
Some things are better left unseen.
This whole cabin is different than the last time.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Let's make sure we're prepared this time.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Someday lizard, someday bird. Let's split the difference. I'm a princess. Wait, did I say princess? I think I'm confusing my row here. No, I'm a dinosaur, right. Tita would be happy to know there's another one of her kind around. Let's enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
Open the door, go down the floor? Apparently in a very weird world right now, huh?
Huh. This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs.
Oh,
Come down
Jesus.
and witness me.
Kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
You know what? I think I'm just not gonna listen to anything you say, voice of the broken.
Worried about your sudden change in attitude. Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Let's keep going down the stairs.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure
What
framed
the
by a
fuck?
stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain...
How the fuck did anyone capture you this time?
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a...
Is this your home?
What it would do.
Is there a stained glass window behind you?
It was pointless to resist her.
No, look, last time I got your bitch ass, I'm gonna fucking fight to the death. The prince is back and now it's personal.
Returned to me. I
Little
wonder
burp.
what he wants.
Do we look like a... Are we a bird?
You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity.
Now I'm gonna stab you to death with this little toothpick.
Drop it.
No.
As if on command,
Tighten your grip.
the blade slips from your
What?
grasp.
What? That's not what I wanted.
Clatters uselessly to the floor.
No, fuck. God damn it.
But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped
Oh
it.
yeah, facts are facts. That's what his last time was. Yeah, so thanks very much.
Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
No. Heck her. Yeah, no.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me?
Yes, fuck off. We're fighting to the end. I said I would, and I'm not gonna...
Kneel.
No.
Buckle.
Shit.
Your knees hit the floor.
I'm not gonna stop. I feel like I'm Balor going against Speedo in episode 2.
That's my good little bird.
I've been corrupted by Umineko completely.
Why don't we talk?
No.
Last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs. I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me.
Eh?
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you
Oh, I have made mistakes.
will help me seize it.
No.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it?
I am not going to be your minion, tall woman.
And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson. You are the only one who can deal with her, and if you don't, well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she? And you shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it? He's being melodramatic, but he's not exactly wrong, is he? What are we supposed to do to stop her?
Fucking... You have sharp hands. Just keep going.
Okay. First things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done. The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. And if you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
What would you have me do? What do you have planned? Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do. You do whatever you want. I have a question for you before I decide to do anything. What happened to you after I died? I'm not going to help you end the world. I'm going to save in case any of these fuck me over, but... Second steps on your mech? Yeah, maybe we can try that. What happened to you after I died?
It's of your privilege, little bird.
No.
There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
You're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you have to, fucking bitch.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
Getting fucked over is part of the game, though. Many people would vote her. Eh? Nah, I'm not gonna help you end the world. I don't care if something new comes after, I just can't let you do that.
I say, perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your
Many people would
values.
vote here. Yeah, but nah, I'm not gonna stop now.
Up that needle.
Dark Souls boss fight, let's go! What the fuck?
Do it. It's what she wants. No objections here. I don't know what she's planning.
This is gonna be stupid.
I don't know what she's planning.
I'm excited.
We might as well pick up the blade. As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
Why? What are you going to try and make me do? I'm going to kill you. You're not going to... I've got no choice.
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
Stand.
This one's easy. See? This is
Don't get too excited yet. We gotta beat her the fuck up with a toothpick.
Okay, yeah.
Oh well.
We can do that. We were probably gonna stand anyway.
I hate you so much. All of you, stop making me do this. I'm going to kneel here forever.
You
Stand.
can feel a creaking tension.
I really don't have any choices right now, huh?
As you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come, dragging out the long...
So any of you play Dark Souls or anything like that? You guys ready for this?
Silences are broken eventually.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance.
Damn it, she's got this villain thing down pat now.
Take that.
Last time she was just kind of strange, but
Slit your
no.
throat.
You just roll around a few times, right? Should be easy enough.
You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this.
I don't like that wording. That wording is not good.
Oh, we'll end this all right.
No.
Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language.
Should have seen this coming, buddy.
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive.
Come on, we gotta kill her.
Fighting against you, but you do
Look at
your
her little
best
face
to
up there.
stay
She's like, what the fuck?
One step at a time, you move towards.
Okay,
the
come on, we can do
princess.
this.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson. Plunge that knife into your lungs.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
Don't. As you take another
Ah,
step forward,
shit.
the blade digs into your
Okay, we got a
ribs,
couple seconds. Let's keep going.
flesh with ease. It somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do, while the simple act of walking has become an arduous.
Come on, we're not gonna stop. You can at least get one stab on her.
Slides back out, the wound burning as a small hiss of air escapes through the fresh orifice. Blood fills your lungs.
Now, do it again. Keep doing it until I give you permission to stop.
I'm gonna get a fucking try,
Those
Carrie.
are just words. You don't have to listen to her.
It's what she wants.
Shut the fuck up.
You, heroic one, what are you doing? Don't just let this happen. Stop him from killing you. I'm on it. Your other hand locks around your wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating vital organs. The blade still flails towards you, managing to slice bits of skin that plop to the floor to join the growing pile of blood and gore.
Yeah.
Despite the pain,
Disgusting.
you manage to keep yourself in one piece, at least for now.
I don't need to watch that anymore.
Pitiful display.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna beat your ass. Or at least cut you in the chin.
It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle end. You
I'm
can
not gonna
choose to leave
stop.
that punctured
I was a coward last time, I'm not being a coward again. Slayer.
You can pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this temple is painted with the bloody impressions of your futility.
Ah.
You continue to approach the princess, even as the repeated gouges of your blade expose bone and muscle to the open air of the basement.
Oh, God.
You know, this would be a lot easier if you gave us a hand. My influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many things at once.
The fuck does that mean?
Right now is to continue to drive you forward. Believe me, this whole ordeal would be so much easier if I didn't have to contend with free will.
The fuck was last time then?
You're the one making things difficult. You're the one.
Oh, shut the fuck up, you goddamn idiot.
To hurt us. She's just doing what she has to.
Look, all I'm aiming for right now is not getting another whiny bitch-ass voice. Oh, yes, I hope to get one that actually can fight.
Stop.
Oh?
As you finish crossing the room, you fall to your knees at the princess's feet, your chest heaving as your blood pools in the crevices
Voice of the simp,
stone
more like.
floor,
He does give that impression.
squirting your throat. The princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as
God, she really is fucking humongous, huh?
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are different than you were before. Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the release of death.
That's a little demeaning, isn't it?
I mean, yeah.
Yes, how thoughtful of her.
It's a mercy. Take it.
No.
I think he's given up whatever say he had at the start of all this. at least one of you is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating now because she knows you have what it takes to put an end to her. Seize the moment before it's too late.
Okay. Doesn't look human anymore either. Yeah. She looks like a god. My chances of winning are about too low to count, and the amount. Well, you know what? That's a good chance I'm willing to take. Let's gamble.
No. Yes.
Let's
So your body
go.
trembles, struggling to defend itself in the face of the princess's overwhelming will. You finally manage to break through, darting to her side before she can react.
Let's do it. Come on. Come on.
The wind of your
Oh!
freedom rushes through you, and you
Holy shit! How fucking sharp is this blade?
the soft flesh of her ankle and severing the tendons in an act of unyielding defiance.
Also, holy shit. Those are feathers. It's very clear now. We are feathered. Okay.
She falls
Holy
to the floor,
shit, that's a deep
crashing
cut.
unceremoniously to her knees. But you don't give her any time to recover, your heart pounding with determination.
Yes!
Your
There we
blade into
go.
her chest. As you find your target again and again, she laughs, crude emotion breaking through her once stony composure as your blade cuts her flesh.
That's the end of the game. Victory. Well done. Hey, I didn't fuck up like last time.
We can do this, can't we? You always could. The decision to give you this task was not made lightly. You're here for a reason. It's not too late to pick up the pieces. It's not too late.
Shut the fuck up.
Beg for forgiveness. Shut up.
Yeah. I like the hero.
I can't believe
Good
you
boy
let
this
them
is.
Strike me. You
heathen! You worm! You defiler! You don't know the consequences of your arrogance!
I think I'm gonna enjoy them.
Before you can strike.
Oh,
the final
shit,
blow,
she still got some
the princess
power.
lashes out, knocking you off your feet. There's an unsettling wet.
Ah, yes, I forgot. She is still a fucking giant.
And pain spreading through your body. As you rebound towards the ceiling in a moment of disorientated lightness, she drives her fist into your chest.
Did she just combo us? I think she just. Oh shit.
Pulverizes you into the floor, the ground itself breaking from the impact.
Yeah, I might have forgotten that she can throw giant hands. Whoops.
You lie there.
But I think she might be dying too.
pain, unable
Yeah,
to even see
mutual
what she's
kill.
done
Fuck
to
you.
But the princess is succumbing to her own wounds as well. She looks down upon her body in abject horror and disgust.
You made me use my hands. I can feel myself twisting into something new, something dull, something defiled. What have you done to me?
I don't know, but I like it.
You're monsters and conspirators. I can't bear to watch this.
Shut the fuck up, simp.
The princess has been nothing but cruel to you. You should feel liberated by her fall.
But I don't feel liberated. I feel empty. Aside from the pain, I feel fine.
Slay your better. The achievement's called God Killer. Fucking awesome.
Somehow still full of anguish and fear as the two of you perish together.
Awesome.
I suppose we were never gonna get a happy ending here, were we?
I mean, her first impression here was not
Don't
very
let those be
great.
your final thoughts. You saved the world. That's worth something. I guess. Regardless of how you feel about it, it's finally over. Thank you. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I'm sorry, chapter what? Okay,
On a path,
okay,
and at the end of the path. Okay, what the hell is that?
I think we might have made a mistake. Oh, that might have been a mistake. That might have been a big mistake.
I think he's upset.
Oh, yeah, I wonder why.
What's he got to be upset about? We just killed a god.
Yes, that was awesome, but also, what the fuck is this shit now?
You heathens do
Whether the game changes depending on how you kill her. I think I remember saying about that.
Can't say I have much sympathy for you. She was bad for us, and you almost got us killed.
Wait a minute. We start with the voice of the hero. Is the start of the game our second try? That seems entirely plausible. I can believe that. I think we could have gotten a different chapter 2. If we end up... Like, the game seems relatively short, so, like, if we go back to the beginning, I'm curious what other options would lead us to places.
You're being too generous. He did get us killed. Alright, enough chatter.
Yeah, I mean, the multiple stab wounds he gave to us was probably not helping.
I'd like to do it without any more interruptions. Okay, great, you're listening. You're on a path. And at the end of that path is a... If your thing is telling us about the princess, don't waste your breath. We know all about her. It's hardly a path in the woods at this point, is it?
Yeah, I don't think anyone can go these woods.
Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
If there's something being pulled in 100 different directions, you better all listen to me when the time comes to make a choice. If we hit this point of returning, what you mentioned, then what happens? What happens next? It seems like our answers are the cabin. We might as well proceed through. Silently proceed. I'm done with... You know what? I think we're not done. You know, I think I can believe the statement. This is the end of the world shit. Yeah. Yeah.
So what if I'm speaking my mind? It's not like I've ever really gotten a say in things.
What a crock of shit. Yeah, you stabbed us last time. Repeatedly.
Yep.
It didn't even work. It doesn't count.
We died. If you didn't submit...
Also true. I'm liking the stubborn here. He's got points.
It's the punishment you all deserved for not listening to me. To her.
Aside from our sulking friend, I don't think we have much to worry about. You're still the one in charge here, and I don't think that's ever going to change. Second he tries something, I'll put a stop to it.
Oh, thank you. We hit the point of no return. Then what happens?
Then what happens? Have you even been listening? It's the end is what happens.
I mean, okay, this does look like the end of the world.
Yeah, but is there something after?
Very creepily fleshy.
How am I supposed to know? The end means finality. It's not like I can just peek on over to the other side and tell you what it's like there. If there even is a there. It doesn't matter because we're going to win. Now that's exactly the sort of mindset I like to see. Don't let yourself be consumed with self-doubt. Don't flirt with oblivion. Just focus on the present and everything will be absolutely fine.
Yeah. Now what happens next? It seems like our answer at the cabin. Might as well see this through.
Good. We're all on the same page.
I don't want to see the inside of the cabin if the outside looks like... It looks like it's a fucking giant, messy, turned inside out body. Oh, the trees look like fucking hands reaching out. Oh, I hate this.
It isn't long before you find yourself...
This is horrible.
Path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her. That's it? No final words of advice? I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard.
If there's still a princess at the cabin, maybe we can salvage things. Maybe if we just grovel and apologize, things can go back to how they were before.
Before she told she was gonna fucking make us her pet. Shut the fuck up.
Cut it out, will you? We need to be tough right now, and you're making it so much harder than it has to be, so stop whining.
Proceeding to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten.
Oh god, this is horrible.
To its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight.
You know, I just thought about it. Each time we kill... Okay, so each time we kill, or at least try to kill the princess, things get worse. Like, the first time we try to kill her, she becomes like a goddess thing. The second time we actually succeed in killing her, this fucking happens. Like, Maybe we don't do it this time.
But that is how it was.
Maybe that would be better.
Now there is a growth that has overtaken it.
Like, what if we do it again and she just ends up, we come back and she ends up being like fucking
And it
the entire planet, you know?
Streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat. That's horrible. You did this. The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Why? You didn't mention the mirror last time either. Why? What mirror? I don't see a fucking mirror. Oh, it's it's in the doorway. I fucking said, I thought that was just a door. It's a mirror again, and this time it's blocking the door.
There is no mirror. We've done this already. Try to keep up. The repetition is maddening. I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems far more likely.
I mean, admittedly, I made that mistake already, so I'll believe you somewhat.
What are you trying to say exactly?
He thinks we've lost, that we're succumbing to madness, that something in us has broken.
That's an unnecessarily melodramatic way to describe a hallucination, but sure. I'm not going to waste time arguing with any of you. It went away after we touched it last time. Let's just do it again.
Let's just approach the mirror.
Step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange. It really is just like last time. Are we really hallucinating? Why here? Why now?
Smash it. Smash it to pieces. It's the only thing keeping us from her.
Don't you want to know what we'll see in there? We won't be able to see anything if we smash it. Nah, I'm with him on this one. Smash it! Let's get violent already. Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
Let's just clean it again. Ah, it's fucking skin shit. God damn it.
As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised? You step forward into the darkness.
Okay.
The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. The high vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic.
Probably could have used the knife. I think at this point the knife would have, like, okay. Theoretically, I think the knife at this point might be causing us our own problems. Like, okay, look. I said it before. Every time we try to kill her, it seems to make the world worse. So maybe it's best if we don't do it.
The air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence. The metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
Was severing the tendons of my ascension not enough for you? Was it not enough to rend my divine heart? Come, see the horrors you've wrought upon my flesh, and feel my hands set upon your throat. See how you've soured my once divine melody.
She's so
Hmm.
this. Why? Why did you
Sorry, I'm actually just really interested. This is very interesting shit.
stop you?
You've got to stop thinking about her like that. It isn't doing anyone any good. She's not some untouchable god. She's an abomination, and we're going to put an end to her once and for all.
Whatever she is now is our fault. If she's an abomination, then what does that make us?
She was going to end the world last time. If I might interject, you didn't make her into an abomination. She's always been what she is. It's why you're here, and it's why you're
I think the next time I go through, I'm not going to do anything horrible to her, because I think it is our fault in this case. I think that seems about right. I wonder if we can finish this game in 2 hours. Would be quite something.
Make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor.
Oh, the fucking heartbeat.
Of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone.
Jesus Christ.
The princess stands in its center,
Descriptions here are really good.
muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
No?
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as
Oh,
she
this one's
struggles
got,
against
I think this one has it on her leg this time.
digs deeper into her skin.
Oh, no, wait, no, it doesn't. Never mind.
A place where metal meets flesh.
Isn't that easiest to get out of at that point?
With a nauseating sound, the skin tears.
Oh,
To the ground.
Jesus.
Pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings. She is loose.
Yeah, this is rather horrific. Holy shit.
Let her end it. It's the punishment you all deserve for what you did to her. It's the punishment I deserve for letting it happen.
Screw that. We can win. We've done it before and we'll do it again, only this time we'll make it out the other side. Hell, she's practically done most of the work for us. We don't even have a weapon. It doesn't matter. I refuse to go out any way that isn't kicking and screaming.
Given I'm not sure world, have we? What happened to you? I mean, if she just destroys us forever, maybe that's good. You're not destroying the world, have you?
The way you have. Maybe I'll get around to it eventually, though. Once I've had my fill of you.
Oh, we are going about saving the world in a very unconventional manner, I feel, but we'll save the world nevertheless.
She bounds
Kill me forever,
fists
bitch!
ready, her heart set upon your destruction. With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
Oh, I hear the flies.
No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that. She just did. Unfortunate, I know, but reality is reality.
You should all just be grateful she's decided to keep us alive. Even
How the fuck are we alive?
She is merciful.
We're not out for the count just yet. But we didn't even bring a weapon.
Yes, because we knew it was over.
No weapon this time? It's almost as if you were planning on dying here. As if I'd grant you such a mercy. No, we're going to make this last forever. Let's see how deep we need to dig to find the defiant little spark of your soul. This will hurt you.
Something infiltrates you. Though you do not see it, you feel it.
What the
slithering into
fuck?
the disaster of a body, seeping into the gaps between your molecules.
What the fuck? Just ask her politely, but firmly turn her insides back out. That would be the right thing to do.
The body of a sapient creature has, on average, 30 trillion cells. And each one of those cells is composed of 100 trillion some odd atoms. One of those cells is peeled from the others. 100
I don't have a heart
trillion
anymore.
atoms.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes.
Yes? I think.
Oh, good. We are thinking on the same things.
Away. Then 4. This is nothing. Nothing. 8. 16. 32. 64.
Oh, great. She's just gonna keep doing
What
it.
is happening to us? It's happening faster.
Hero Theseus?
128. 256. 512.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
I believe I am.
1024. 2048. 4096. 8192.
I feel smaller than before.
Look, as long you're gonna keep losing attitude or not, so those aren't getting replaced. Look, we can recover. We'll recover from this. We have to be able to, right? Right. I hope we can.
16,384. 32,768. 65,536. You can't just count us into oblivion. 131,072. 262,144.
I'd be able to keep 2 atoms, right?
288. What happens when it gets higher? Like, really higher? Nothing. Just like nothing's happening now.
But something is happening now. Something in us is liquefying. Something that started small but that keeps getting bigger.
1,048,000. The hundreds don't matter anymore.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
You keep asking that. Why do you keep asking that?
2,000,000.
Do I have my mouth still?
4,000,000.
I even answered that question?
2,000. 8,384,000. I don't like this waiting.
Waiting for something to happen. But it's taking so long.
16,760,000. 33,536,000. 67,072,000. Your eyes are useless.
I still have a mouth? Good, great, awesome. Yeah, I'm so neat.
Your blood begins to go places it shouldn't.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
There's the pain. I can feel it now. This. We can't let her win.
Oh god.
We can't handle anything. We're at her mercy. $268 million. We don't need to count it. Your lungs fill with liquid. You smell things you shouldn't.
My blood is just going a magical journey. Magical journey that will be shortly ending.
Doesn't matter, because we're still alive.
You are deconstructed. You are reconstructed. A square you. Round
Jesus
you.
Christ.
You with too many legs.
Right.
You with many mouths which won't stop screaming. Then all of it pressed into a ball, tightly packed into the size.
Yeah, no, isn't she doing this to herself now too? Also, wow, getting the Rosa stuff but visualized is horrible.
What does you even mean anymore? We just keep changing into horrible things we can't control. Make it stop, please. Make it stop. Please make it stop.
You means we exist. There has to still be a way for us to win. Otherwise this would be pointless, and all this torture would be for nothing.
You're right about one thing. It is torture. But it isn't pointless. The whole point is that it's torture.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Sure I am.
Yes.
The ball is unraveled into the shape of a body. The skin peels off in a corkscrew. The eyes are plucked. The organs arranged in the air in a neat row.
This is amazing. You hope they made her read that every time and didn't just reuse it. I think they might have made her read it each time, which is quite cool.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
I think I am hearing different intonations and stuff.
No.
Yes.
You are stretched into a line 12 feet long, then 24, then 48. The line gets thinner as you get longer. A mile. 2. 4. 8.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes.
16.
The stubborn is quite amazing at not giving up, huh?
64.
No.
Oh. Oh fuck, he gave up.
And then, all at once, there is a great rewinding, and all of the disparate threads that once were you fall dutifully back into place. You are whole again, and in your body, the same body you arrived in. The princess stands before you, her dress of skin more tattered than before, her face sullen.
Stubborn actually gave up at some point, holy shit.
It's all hollow. I ripped you to pieces. I broke your will, but it means nothing. I am forever a piece unfinished, a song with no refrain.
Why do you keep me alive? I've been here so long. Everyone's gone. There's no one else in here. I can't feel anything. I'm still. I'm here watching. There's nothing for you to say.
We're so different. How could I ever hope for you to understand me?
She stands, arms outstretched, neck craned, gaze...
Man, honestly, I feel really bad. She seems like she's in just as much pain as we are.
But perhaps there is a way to grant you understanding. Perhaps there is a way to make myself whole once more.
You are unwound again. But it's different this time. Nothing slithers into your cells. You can feel something changing inside of you. But you see her changing too. Threads, strands of you, becoming pieces of something new. Something that's both you and...
Oh shit, she is combining us.
No, absolutely not. You have to stop this. Do you hear me? You have to stop this, or the entire world ends.
There's nothing left to stop anything. Your consciousness drifts towards her.
Yes. Yes. See me as I have had to see you.
You do. You see a towering heart, wounded and alone. One that's familiar to you, if distant. Are we the princess then? Weird.
This isn't right.
I think we are the princess.
Cold.
At least somewhat. And now she's gone. Okay. The tethers that tipped to form between you have snapped. Your union has been halted. Something has taken her away and left something else in her place. Approach the mirror. Silence as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Oh. Oh, we are very much a bird person. We got wings. Holy shit. It's you. You're alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. That is just a shit ton of arms. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What the fuck? This is strange, but I'm also interested. What are you, the gift of a fragile vessel? Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there? Do you know the narrator? Do you... What's enemy sin princess? Are you what trapped here? Do you... Oh my god, there's so many questions. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
What do you mean by solitary lights?
Connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
I don't know what I am. Definitely not a normal person.
You're like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is desecration.
Oh?
She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. There is passion and empathy buried under her unfeeling skin. She will make for a weathered heart.
Okay.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
Huh. Well, you did fuck up to giving you all that pain, huh? I feel very bad now. Not gonna lie.
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Is this the end of the world? You know the narrator.
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me in here? I think she is the princess or something like it.
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But you were always the princess, or are you just making her part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
We know each other.
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much do I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? What if I don't let you do this to me? Was sent to slay a princess of the Saffron World. If I help you, is that what we're going to do? Okay, make me forget. And more pieces.
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
And if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Essentially, a princess suffering your world. If I help you, is that what we're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Gotta admit, this game is... So the princess is gaining forms so you gain voices, and this thing is harvesting them? I think that is what's basically happening. So, okay, going by... from what was implied... I think where... So, if what we just gave the princess was a voice of her own, or a perspective in her words... Like, let's call this thing the Greater Princess. Or the Queen, rather. So the Queen collects princesses, and we're like... I guess we're like a prince then, in that regards. We're inevitably tied to her, but we are not her at the same time as we are always connected to her. I think, maybe? I'm trying to reason out this. It's a bit hard. Let's let it be. Okay? Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Oh. Okay. I think my job is to make certain princesses. That does seem to be what the Queen wants of us. Everything goes dark and you die. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess. A weathered heart held to ribbons, bring the root round furry to her, fury.
And at the end of that path is a cabin.
But she's not the narrator. Yeah, no, she's not the narrator at all.
Princess.
Huh.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
No, you can save Patrici by hitting the tab button on your keyboard or R1 on your controller. So what you need to do is kill the princess in certain ways. Well, I mean, last time she ended up getting really sad and depressed because we did kill her.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
You using a controller? It is
Find the princess
to laugh. It could happen one day.
We're not
Seed. Let's just not take it this time.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
You know what horrors we'll get next? Yeah.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
You did not sound like that before.
Hypnotizing.
You were a lot more
The voice you only have to
depressing
hear
and
once to
kind of
live
strange sounding
the rest of
before.
your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Hi, just taking on you. I'm here to save you. I'm here to save. I like how there's a lie in a normal version of that. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you. Let's
Good.
let's just keep going down for now.
Still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon.
I think she might sound different because I don't have the knife.
To do what needs to be done.
I think you're right about that. Interesting.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
It seems like she's almost weaker because we ended up doing what we did.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Huh. So if we aren't preparing for someone dangerous, she isn't dangerous?
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
She sounds a lot more
Huge mistake.
natural too.
No, you're doing the right thing.
Hmm.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
They're probably too tough again.
Large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away
No, nah, it
would
ain't.
never see the light.
Shamefully.
They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
If the key, there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
She's not going immediately to breaking her fucking arm.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
With what?
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? You try.
Let's try the door again.
Your shouts and pleas are met with "You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done."
Yeah.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door
Zoe
slam.
Mineko now.
They
Yep.
locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Yep. Oh, what the fuck?
Raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her.
Oh,
limbs
I think this is worse. What the fuck?
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. the clang of bouncing metal.
You know, I could have just broken your fucking bone instead and let you slip out that way, right? This seems a bit unnecessary.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Let's... Look, maybe she'll stop.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess.
I think this is worse. I think this is worse. I think I made a mistake again. I think I made a mistake again. I made a mistake again.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort.
How is this worse than last time?
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound, no. She smiles softly as her gaze
I don't like this.
blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's leave, fucking cannibal self.
Are too high. You, as the prince, wait, watch me.
What are you doing?
I would warn you, but... Okay. If there's ever been a time to try, it's now.
Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end. You bring the blade down to strike at the princess's heart. But she's fast. She ducks to the floor, your blade narrowly grazing her backside. Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
Oh, goddammit.
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time?
I
I
mean...
don't know what's come over you. But if I have to kill you, then
Look,
I'll
your
kill
warning
you.
came too late to warn
I
her.
need both of my arms to do that.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear.
Oh god, there are some bad sounds happening. Oh god.
But you have a weapon. You raise the blade.
Since when did she have fucking fangs on the bottom of her teeth?
Heart.
So when did she have claws?
To stop her, you feel her.
She was an innocent fucking girl a few seconds ago. God damn it.
Somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease. You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you.
He's turning into a
She
furry.
stares down at your
What?
ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric.
To be fair, we already are. I mean, okay, true, but why is she changing into a
The
furry?
wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny that.
Relationship goes? Turning your
I'm sorry.
possible romantic partner to a furry? Look, Dark, but I swear I didn't mean for her to fuck up this badly.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2, the fuck you, game!
In the woods. And at the end of that
This is on purpose, right?
you're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Right? This is on purpose? Did someone else... Oh, god damn it. So now it always loops back around to witches. It does. Oh, now she looks really sad over there. Huh. You know what? That shit's fucking interesting. That's actually really interesting. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be a long game, but I'd totally be up for playing for for playing it again sometime. That was fun. Like, intriguing, I get. Fun, intriguing? I don't know how to put it. Very interesting game. Very interesting story so far. I wonder who the narrator is. That's a good question there. Anyway, sorry. Thank you everyone for coming to today's. It's cooler than you thought it would be. Yeah, no, it's actually really interesting, and that was fucking gnarly shit too. Like, you saw that animation shot, those pictures, quite something. Anyway, thank you all again for coming to today's live stream. If the first time coming, I suggest you subscribe and the notification bell so you're aware when I'm streaming. Let me think about the video, leave a like and then comment, leave a comment down below, and share the stream around with you. Everything might be interested. But until next time, I'm gonna get up close. I'm gonna get quiet. And I'm gonna say goodbye.